So those 4 different types of chi. 4 different types of chi. All right. These different types of chi are all in and around the body. All right. And what you want to do is get all 4 of them online and active. Now, in Neidan, or inner alchemy, we know these 4 types of chi as different things. One way to look at it is you have the chi that is outside of the body in the ether field, outside of the body. Then you have the chi that is right under the skin, which a lot of the qigong works with those 2, the etheric field and right under the skin. Then you have the chi that is around all the organs in a different layer of fascia. And then you have the chi that is deep within the main thrusting channel, the main heaven and earth channel, the main kundalini channel, right? Your pretty much your core chi. And another way that you can look at this whole thing is that you have your jing, you have your chi, you have your shin, and you have your Tao. All right. Regardless, you want to be looking to awaken the consciousness of these 4 different types of chis. And a lot of times you can't just all do them at once. You can't just awaken them all at once, unless you're having like, you know, that once is like a 6-hour session where you're going through everything to really feel it out. But regardless, it'll fade out. The awareness of it will fade out. But over time, you strengthen that remembrance of it deep within your genetics, deep within your soul. And you make it make sense that you have a really strong relationship with all 4 of the chis. The jing, the chi, the shin, the Tao, or the etheric chi, the wei chi, the internal huang chi, and the kundalini chi. You can say the core chi, right? And so you make a relationship with all 4 of those chis, and your body will turn into a plasma cloud. And that's the whole goal of all religions in actuality, is to turn into a plasma cloud. Turn your body into a plasma cloud. And if it's not that, then it's not religion. Because we're realigning ourselves to that source of all the different types of energy. And you can also see these 4 different chis as earth, or ice, and water, and air, and plasma. You can also see these chis like as the 4 different phases of water as well. Since water is such a high intelligence, you can also see these chis as that. But when we're going through our inner alchemy, our breath alchemy, right, we want to focus into our breath, that our breath has 4 different types of breathing, and we're training ourselves to get into a deeper meditation with these 4 different types of breaths. Again, one more time. You have the outside of the body breath. You have the right under the skin breath, the Wei Qi breath. You have the Huang Qi breath, the deep inside of the Huang, or in the sinew channels inside of the fascia. And then you have the core Kundalini breath, the thrusting channels, the microcosmic orbit breath. And you really want to merge all of them together in a meditative sense, at the same time, really have a great connection with each of them individually. I call this Diamond Sun Breath Alchemy, because you're pretty much crystallizing your remembrance with all the different forms of sun or chi that you're using with every single thought and every single imagination form with your body. but you're crystallizing the remembrance of the actual substance behind it all that makes all the actual lights and the reality and the sounds and the smells and the tastes. All the senses actually come alive. All right, you're getting one with the energy behind the bias that's behind the actual senses. You're getting one with the energy behind it. All right, so Diamond Sun and Breath Alchemy is where I'm seeing it and I'm sharing it, and I'm letting you know that in inner alchemy, Neidan, or any of the Tai Chi, Bagua, Jingyi, Aikido, Qigong, Neigong, we have is a remembrance of this internal world and external world. Regardless of if you have been introduced into it or not, this is where we're at with awakening the whole reality through awakening self first. All right, because all is self, all is soul. Awakening your soul is awakening the innate energy that has always been there, but there hasn't been any consciousness given to it. So eventually, over time, we get a really great, over the years, we get a really great reminder and remembrance of all the different types of breath and chi. And we live in that reality where there's constantly some form of energy from the intention, from the awareness, going into all four at once you've grown enough of the shin to actually disperse it that much, through growing enough of the chi itself to become alive enough, through actually having a solid amount of plasma in the actual Jing body, you will actually be able to have enough dispersion of yin and yi awareness and intention to go into all four of the different breaths. And then Tao will be hovering right above you as you are constantly pulling in electricity into your plasmic cloud and pulling in consciousness into your sphere of frequency that is on a certain remembrance of electricity based reality. All right, so praises and cheers. This is the purpose of the plasmic cloud body, the Diamond Sun Breath Alchemy. Praises and cheers.